My 10-year-old son, Vihan, doesn't just look at the night sky. He studies it like it's speaking to him. While other kids his age are busy with video games, Vihan spends his nights on the rooftop with a small telescope, whispering the names of planets like they're old friends. He knows things most adults don't, about orbits, light, and what Earth looks like from hundreds of kilometers above. Last year, I gave him something he valued more than anything else, a signed book by Chris Hadfield. He didn't just read it, he lived it. He would often repeat one line from the book. From space, Earth doesn't show you what you expect, it shows you what's real. I didn't realize how much that line would matter until the day everything changed. It started in a history class. His teacher stood in front of the room and said with complete confidence that the Great Wall of China is the only man-made structure visible from space with a naked eye. Some students nodded, some wrote it down, but Vihan froze because he knew that wasn't true. Slowly, he raised his hand. Sir, astronauts have said that's actually a myth. The wall is too narrow and blends into the landscape. It's really hard to see from space. For a moment, there was silence. Then came the response that changed everything. That's wrong, the teacher said coldly. It's in the textbook, and I've been teaching this for 20 years. A few students laughed. Vihan sat down, but something inside him didn't. That evening, he didn't even go to the rooftop. The next day, he carried his signed book to school like it was proof, like it would protect him. It didn't. Before he could explain anything, the teacher snatched it from his hands. Disruptive material, he called it. And then, he did something I'll never forget. He made my son stand in front of the entire class and repeat a sentence he knew was false, again and again. The Great Wall is visible from space. The Great Wall is visible from space. The Great Wall is visible from space. By the time he came home, his voice wasn't just tired, it was broken. He didn't cry immediately. He just sat there holding nothing in his hands where his book used to be. And then he said something that hit me harder than anything else. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. That's when I knew. This wasn't about a fact anymore. This was about a child learning to doubt the truth. I couldn't let that happen. I reached out to the school. I explained everything calmly. The response? We follow the curriculum. That was it. So I decided to bring the truth into the classroom. A few days later, I walked in with someone they couldn't ignore, a space education specialist. She didn't argue. She didn't confront. She simply started showing reality. Real images, real astronaut statements, real observations from orbit. She explained how cities glow like constellations at night, how massive rivers and deserts are visible, but how something like a long, narrow wall blends perfectly into the Earth. You could feel the shift in the room. Students who had memorized a fact were now questioning it. And then she said something simple, but powerful. Sometimes, what we've been taught for years isn't actually true. Silence. Then came the moment. She asked, was anything taken from a student recently? No one spoke, but everyone knew. The teacher hesitated, then slowly opened his drawer. And there it was, that book. The moment Vihan held it again, something changed. Not just relief, restoration. His confidence came back. His voice came back. His belief in truth came back. But the story didn't end there. The school began reviewing outdated material. Teachers were asked to update their knowledge. Students were encouraged to question, not just memorize. And my son? He went back to the rooftop that night, set up his telescope, looked at the sky, and this time, he didn't whisper. He spoke with certainty. Because now he knew something even more important than space. That the truth doesn't become wrong just because